Okay, first things first, I always just take a cotton pad, and I had makeup remover on here, and I just wiped all that through my brows just to really get rid of like any product whatsoever. I feel like I'm such a broken record when it comes to that, but it really does make a difference, especially if you have darker brows. For skin prep, just make sure to keep your skin really glowy, moisturized, whatever you do in your whole routine. I'm gonna start sweating, I swear to God, it's so hot. But I love the Saie Glowy Gel. I think in my last makeup tutorial, I really was like, I use this very sparingly, but now I kind of love to use it more. I literally take this all around my under eyes, which is up to you if you want to concentrate it more in one area, but I really love to have like a glowy, dewy under eye. Bring it up to my brow bone too, and on my nose as well. Next up, I'll use my favorite eyebrow gel. Okay, I just like to let the actual product sit for a bit so that it's easier to shape and I use less product. Now I am gonna do some underpainting. So I love the Saie bronzer. I use this Real Techniques soft sculpting brush and just kind of going in with it. I have like a bit of a bigger forehead, so I like to bring that bronzer in pretty low. Oh, this is the shade Sun Melt. And I will pretty much just stifle this on top of my jawline and then blend it down. Time to fix up the brows again. Go in with my brow gel, and I take the shorter bristle side. There's like two lengths of bristles, but I like to take the shorter one. I like to lay down the hairs a little bit more on the tail. And then I'll start to take more product and bring this to the fronts of my brows. There. Blush, I'm obsessed with the Fwee F-W-E blush. It's so good. This is in the shade Boss, and it's like a deep berry. I've really loved cool tone blushes on me. I've kind of ditched a lot of like the warm toned blushes, but I take the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush brush. It is like more of a velvety texture, so I'll just blend it out on my hand first just to warm it up. Then for my actual blush, I'll start really high on my cheeks, like right there, and I'll bring it on this side too. I'll always just take product and kind of bring it into my the crease of my eye just to make sure that all the color is coming together. And I'll take a little bit and run that specifically on this little bump in my nose right there. I'll kind of even just pinch this to make it more concise. Not concise, but like thinner. And that's that. It looks so crazy, I know. Trust me, I know. Get ready to be annoyed. I'm gonna do this like thousands of times. So now that we have all of this on, you can use concealer, you can use your foundation, whatever amount of coverage, whatever product just works best for you. I am definitely going with what I trust. It's not really time to explore with new makeup, so this is where I like to put my concealer. Here, here, a little here, a little here. That's it. This is the Saie concealer in 8. We then go in with this Skin by Ella. It's actually a blush, but I like to use it for my base. When I'm blending my base, I always blend everything like out this way. So you'll notice that I never blend any makeup towards my lip. Like I'll keep it really light because I think that's where a lot of the makeup cakes up. I'll never blend really towards my nose, and anywhere where there's like creasing or just like thinner skin that could also be a total myth. It's a lot easier and just better if I'm like blending more outwards. And I'll even lightly dab some here just to kind of blend that all out. And then take some down here. And I don't really add any makeup to my under eyes. Okay, and then I go back in with blush, as you can see, and I'll just lightly go with that. Now for highlight, which is quickly become one of my favorites. I got this highlighter, it's from Glint. This is in the shade, oh, Dewy Moon. It's kind of like this rosy, let's watch it here. Actually not quite rosy, like kind of like white, but I love that look. So I take all the product on my ring finger. I just think with cream highlighters, using your fingers is the best. Applicator, first I'll bring this down the bridge of my nose. And I kind of just end it right there. I like to add a lot of this. And then I bring this into my inner corners, so here. Like that. So here, this is like a new thing that I've been doing, which I saw on TikTok and I love it. And then now for the cheekbones, so you know I like to keep the highlighter really high. I keep it super high, close to my under eye. I just feel like that's what works best for my bone structure. But once again, like, do whatever fits and suits your face. Gorge. Blush brush. Blend any makeup that got kind of removed from that. And also take some of this blush up to my forehead as well. Next step for this look is my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Limitless Brown. I never leave the house without this. These pencils are my favorite, and I've been using it lately as a pretty much multi-purpose pencil, which is what it's intended for. But obviously I use this to line my lips. I'm gonna be honest, I have the Seichu Lip Stain in Hazel on from this morning, so I already do have product on my lips. I like to do kind of like an H, like that. And then I also do a little squiggle underneath. It's crazy. And I will I'll also add some lines around there. And I'll let that kind of sit for a second. And now I'm just gonna go in and start to line my lips. I want this to be very crisp. I want it to be very much within my natural lip shape too. And then I'll kind of just smack my lips together. Let's start blending in the nose. So I'll go in and do upwards motions. My eyes can get a little bit dry, so this might look a little patchy, but it's okay. Take my base brush, just buff that out. Now I'll go in with a fluffy eyeshadow brush and start to buff out that lip liner. And I'll even take a little bit of that and use this to make sure that everything is really, really seamlessly blended. And I like to accentuate this part of my, oh my god, my lips look crazy. It's okay. I'll add a little gloss, it'll be fine. But I take more and just run that. And I will take the brush again and do circular motions to kind of really keep that. almost done. I always take makeup remover and remove any product that fell into my Cupid's bow, and then also along the sides of my nose, which is where makeup can cake up. Makeup can cake up. That's funny. Powder time. This is the Laura Mercier. I just get the mini powders because these take me forever to use up. Just a tiny little brush. I want to keep as much glow, so I just don't want to use too much powder. I'm gonna set my blush with the Givenchy Prism powder, and this is in the shade, I don't know, give me 1 second, I'm gonna put it on and then I'll tell you. The color is, I think it's 5 Popeline Violine powder. Setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray. It's the one size on Till Dawn. It smells so bad, but, well, not bad, but it's just quite strong. Oh, my ear. I'm going in. This is Summer Fridays Dreamy Lip Oil in Dream Lip Oil in Rosewood Nights. That's done. Should I curl my lashes? I think I might. This is the finished makeup, and I'm honestly quite proud. Like, turned out really well, and if they don't let me retake my photo, I'm going out for drinks tonight. Like, this makeup is not going to waste. Wish me luck. I do not love the DMV. I don't know who loves the DMV, but I sure as hell don't. So yeah, okay, see you in a bit, bye. Okay, I don't really know what, did I say like see you there, see you soon? I don't know what that meant, but I'm assuming that meant that I would do a reveal. I'm really not sure. It's been 2 weeks since I filmed that, so I can't remember. But are you ready for the reveal? I'll show you my old ID. This is from when I was 21. I just passed my driver's test, and I didn't know that the photo would have been taken right away. Like, I think my imagination was that it would resemble that Victoria Beckham episode where she comes and does a photo shoot at the DMV. I thought that I would be invited back or something. Like, genuinely was so unready. I never want to speak negatively of myself, but I just did not love this photo. I'm just a little baby though. So cute. And this is, drum roll, the new one, which I love. I'm really pleased with it. Obviously, it's just a photo at the end of the day, but I got a few comments from people who were looking at my ID and they were like, that's not you. And I think that was bullying. I think that's so rude because it was me. So I don't know what to do with that, but you know what? It's a good picture, so whatevs. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.